全ては偶然だ。だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらあいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。陰謀の魔の手は思った以上にずっと身近にあって、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。宇宙に始まりはあるか、終わりはない。無限、星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限、英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるのだ。歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは、魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
ねえねえ、何ブツブツ言ってるの？おかりん、ねえって
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。ああ、ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けをした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。何？機関が動き出しているだと？それがシュタインズゲートの選択。エル、さあ、今後
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
聞くな。それが真由里のためでもある。
あ、そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。それよりオカリン、オカリン、
まゆりよ、いつも言っているだろう、俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
Oops. Okay. Now just... okay. seems like in a good position. Okay, so part of the reason I was so quiet is because I was busy eating and further getting ready, but I thought I'd let it run anyways. But part of the reason I thought it might be a good idea to try streaming this is it might help me be a bit more talkative if I try and voice the not spoken lines. But yeah. Okay. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Ocarine.
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺はホーン京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
Yo in Kyoma.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
In any case, Hoenn Kyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. Relatable. And so I also hate the derivative Ocarine. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing.
でね、オカリン、教えてほしいんだけど。
In one ear, out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now. So maybe it's time to give up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radicon. It is here the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
Mayori's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関に何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
I thought Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だがな。
Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, enjoying an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head.
巻き巻きトカゲ？それを言うならエリ巻きトカゲだね。
I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known not only to make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special. Like me.
前より気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き
Oh no, that's an idea. An Mayuri outfit for the model. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Words are difficult. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's left above is the roof.
地震かな？震度 2？ マグニチュード 2？
Give me a second.
マグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
There we go. No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt from the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in the way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door to see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air.
爆発だと。
I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorist? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that?
なんだこれは。
I It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. That thing caused the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if it were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, the throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman who I assume is a staff member appears to wave us back. Let's put it back on the bottom. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she was trying to keep me away from the device.
俺は匂う陰謀の匂いだ。何を隠したいんだ。さっきの爆発は何だ。
I turn and leave, but not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead us all back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading Birthplace of Japanese PC. She's gazing upon them with a wishful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone.
俺だ。どうも嫌な予感がする。俺たちが知らないところで何かが起こっているようだ。ああ、分かってる。無茶はしないさ。俺の命は惜しいからな。臭い。
After I speak the words, I hang up. I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at the capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
マユリ、何をしている？
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
Just as I thought. Mayuri points to the capsule machine to the sign on the front that says Raynet Kakuri 3D character doll. Raynet Kakuru is a popular anime series, its own card game spin-off. The Raynet Battlers even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me, though. Could he be talking about Crazy Frog? Bing, bing.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
According her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayoshi. But who really cares?
だからおかりんおかりん、100円貸して。
She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got.
ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
それはレアなのか？
すごく。
While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who was watching us tries to look at the same Raycon machine.
あ、普通のウーパだ。
I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Ah.
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
本当？いいの？オカリン。
ほーいん今日まだ。
へへ、ありがとうオカリン。
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
That voice actor makes me think of a Japanese version of Richard Horvath, the guy that did Zim and Moxie's voice. But Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
待って待って、名前書かなくちゃ。
She's preoccupied with metal Upa. They go on ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Dr. Nakabachi enters the sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
pause for me to read it. I take another look around the room. There are about 20 now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented the time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't, as he proceeds to explain his time machine design. My curiosity quickly turned to disappointment, then anger.
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発明家か。
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。恥を知れ。金輪際、あなたには発明家を名乗る資格はないぞ。
うるさい、黙れ。生意気な若造め。
We have it met, but I know her face. It's Maki's Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture at Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from America University. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Maki Kurisu, I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from the photograph. She's even wearing this exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. What's with that attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way the Kurisu would be working with someone like the doctor. Which means no.
貴様、機関の人間か。まさかここまで手が回っているとは。俺としたことか。
ふざけてないで、ちょっと来てください。
え？
Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of this, my presence here, it could be in danger of Mayuri to say anything of these ignorant civilians.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば貴様もいろいろまずいだろう。
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
She glares at me quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
だから機関って？
Instead of answering, I take out my phone, put it to my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。あの女には気をつけろ。いや、問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
What skill? I don't even have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。誰と話していたんですか？
Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause chaos, to cause a mental break? Too late for that. Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別製の携帯なのだ。うわははははは。
I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Phew, that was a close one.
そう。独り言だったのね。
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Kurisu, the genius girl. Well, I'm having trouble with the first part. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, she steps up to me with a curious expression. She stares right at me with her huge eyes blazing strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization member?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and the Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It does seem like one of those organization dirty tricks. But would this girl do something so underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。 前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺は全てお見通しなんだ。
I'm a mad scientist after all.
天才少女、次会うときは敵同士だな。
は？
さらばだ。
I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy.
機関目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
I run all the way down to the fourth floor to check behind me. Once I'm convinced she's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point of going back. Guess I'll just go home. Wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now, what was it?
マユリを置いてきた。
I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I'll just have her come meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on. And it rings just as I do.
メールか？
It's not just a regular email, it's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is it a prank or some sort of Akasi Kirisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my email address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being so gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyways. I stop the video and call Mayori's phone.
マユリ、なぜ出ない？
Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makisi Kirisu again.
まさか、マキセクリスメ、マユリをさらったな。おのれ、それが機関のやり方か。
Leaving without Mayori isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. And there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Maori has always been like that. I never knew if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Hoenn.
戻るしかないか。
The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference is just finished. Nobody's on stage, and the funny inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Maori. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Kurisu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよう。
Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Maori.
まゆり、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
あ、おかり。メタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファンタジーだな。
落としたみたい。
I see. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters.
見つからないなら諦めろ。また当てればいい。
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
That toy was worth that much?
まゆりよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと、見つけても売らないからね。
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
だから売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。トゥッテルー、ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいで。
Maori tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, tutu is Maori's catchphrase. It means actually. I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, Metal Upa's nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagine the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe with envy.
おのれ、金にしか興味のない下劣なやつめ、恥を知れ。
おかりんもね。悲鳴かな。
First explosion on the roof. Now this? What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
マユリ、ここにいろ。
I take a deep breath and prepare myself and head in the direction of the screen. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Carissa. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago. Is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead.
なんで
Suddenly, I realize I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Karisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body.
警察を呼べ
The man cries out in panic at this. Everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Kariso is suspended by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me.
Okari, どうしたの?
出るぞ
I grab Mayuri's hand and run away. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kariso's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burning into my mind, more than the sight of her body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized what she was dead, I felt chilling terror and surge of nausea. But that's all I've felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. I finally stop when we get to the street of Chodo. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed.
ねえねえ、何があったの？顔色すごく悪いけど。
Mayori doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet.
人が死んでた。
I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Karisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive and the whole area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. Never-ending search for electronics, moe, and pran. Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I have planned to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru, I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that at first hand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. You got mail. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and absence of gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish man scientist. It does suit me. I finish typing and place my thumb over the send button. And then I press down. Sending. 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 Error. 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 What was that? Wait. I look around.
消えた。
They're gone. None. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into the air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. And there, at the top of Radicon, sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were, is a crashed satellite. Cue the intro. Most likely copyright, so hooray. Let's get down to business to control the world. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what this game does to me. I doubt this is helping the copyright thing, but hopefully we'll do something.
おい、そこの貴様。俺たちが見えているか。なぜ何も答えない。貴様に聞いているんだぞ。モニターのそっち側にいる貴様にだ。間抜け面をしようってつまらんやつだ。貴様からだと俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな。だがそれは大きな間違いだ。モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。貴様が現実だと思っているその世界は実はすべて虚構。もちろん貴様自身もな。真の現実、それはこちら側にある。自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていないか。無理もない。まあいい。貴様には分かりやすく俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか。まず俺たちがいるのはどこかということだ。ここは東京秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ。俺たちは普段ラボと呼んでいる。 世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな。
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ。駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると、大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に我がラボは今日構えている。目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管工房というマニアックなテナントだな。今時旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。いかに電気街である秋葉原といえども需要があるとは思えない寂れた店なのだ。だがブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんはこのビルのオーナーでもある。ゆえに今野球ピッチで都市開発が進み、しかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。幸いにもあの店長は人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜き、ビル2階を丸々ワンフロアただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわっだが未来ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のた
Lay
め
down.
優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ所属研究
Lay
員
down.
は
That leads to
オ
wanting
カ
to
リン、
sleep.
オカリン、そこは
No
ラ
sleep.
ボメ
Sleep
って言
there.
わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは俺を含めて3人である。ラボメンナンバー001、ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、ホーイン京馬。
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
そしてコスプレが趣味のこう一点、ラボメンナンバー002、椎名真由里。
てってれー、まゆしーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
最後にスーパーハッカー、ラボメンナンバー003、橋田至だ。
The
ス
big
ーパー
one.
ハ
I'm
ッカ
laying
ーって
down.
呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、上皇。
I know it didn't take long.
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容はそのものズバリ発明である。詳細は我がラボのホームページに。もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。という今のところはそっちばかりだ。すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だがこれはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルの目。それと俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
独り言ではない。見てわからないのか。俺は今モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
通じないんじゃないかな。
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
その人にしてみたらマユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
んじゃあダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
それは別。 あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
誰の嫁の話はどうでもいい。
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん。もし仮に僕たちがゲームの中の住人だとしたら、それを見極める術はあると思う？
ないな。
即答かよ。
故に、そのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造を打ち砕く方法について考える方がよほど有意義だ。
中二病、オツ。
I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is an ugly, cute character, Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react, even though he never reacts properly. You tell him Thunderbolt, instead, he just looks at you with a question mark and a stupid look on his face. I mean, what? The game exploded with popularity. I bought it yesterday for 500 yen used, headset included. Speaking of which, I actually do have a Hey Pikachu mic full setup. I just need to find out where I left it.
おーい、今日まだ。
そういう設定っしょ。
やれやれ。誰の人とのコミュニケーションの取れなさはどれだけ経っても治らないな。
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
Shida Ito, nicknamed Dark. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer, playing games and watching anime. And nothing else. Nothing else, chat. Nothing else. You hear me? He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Over here nursing her pricked finger, we have Mayori, a 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women. And today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. I miss leisurely. It was so nice, so calm, so relaxing. Why does a future gadget laboratory need costumes? It doesn't. The truth is, Mayuri is completely useless. Hooray! Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayori first came to the lab. It was spring, and she said to me, "Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation, for she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
でオカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
いや、全然。
The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Like a certain yellow rodent that's electric. Nothing. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this porn game.
この不愛想アルパカめが。
I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do, TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Crummy TV. It's on lease from Braun 2 workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of the Japanese summers. I stare at the conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. Daru, you didn't make that stain, did you? I close my eyes. What naturally comes to mind is the impossible scene I saw an hour ago.
消えた。
And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores gone, and the restaurants gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only cold chill run down my spine. I just stopped breathless until...
どうかした？
Mayori's voice brought me back to reality. Mayori hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes.
今、人が消えたよな。消えただろ。今目の前で。
Panic took hold of my enormity of what I just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayori by the shoulders and shook her.
前よりも見たか。見たよな。
Mayori's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. Don't shake the baby. Don't shake the baby.
見てない。
I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned with eyes clear as glass marbles.
見ていない見ていないのか。だってついさっきまでここにはたくさんの人たちが歩いていたんだぞ。
歩いてたかな。
それに店員まで消えている。こんなことはいくらなんでもありえない。
それは仕方ないと思うよ。とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。そっか、オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
Doo doo! How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. You shook the baby, didn't you? I realized she couldn't help. With nowhere else to run, I look up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akihabara's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Redicon, where I had been just a moment before. Here it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite embedded in the roof building. It was not there 5 minutes ago. I had found Karisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Karisu might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. And the thought disturbed me. But the question at the forefront of my mind was,
そもそもあの人工衛星は一体何だ。
right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I'm seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where the Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must just have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen?
マユリ、あの人工衛星だが。
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしただと。何がびっくりしたのだ。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
I'd say it was more like
あ
zoom.
の人工衛星は落ちてきたのか。
来たのかな。宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな。
Not just aliens, ancient aliens. But what had seemed to match at all what Maori was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち、
Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
ここで何をやっているんだ。ここらは今立ち入り禁止だ。すぐに出て行きなさい。
ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A と名付けるが、一つ聞きたいことがあるんです。
警官 A って。
今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんです。あなたも見ましたよね。
見ていない。いいから早く出て行け。
I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. Decided to tell him about Kyolil so we could get him to call an ambulance before I could.
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ。
The policeman took my upper arm and said, stretch. And back. Actually, there are far more people than usual. Just an Officer A had said Chodori had been blocked by police and would go home. There's nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour at the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radicon. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even To TV, is running a special bulletin about it. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like anyone was hurt. Radidori was still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. No one has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor of Kurisu's murder.
So そういうことか。これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。警察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。だが俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Having come to the satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice-cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
コーラの方がよくね？
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
この知的飲料の良さがわからないやつは人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。
Pick up my lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear lab coats in the development room. For practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him that give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
ダル、計画は順調に推移しているか？
え、計画って何ぞ？
Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave with significantly larger than homemade models.
計画は計画だ。8号機の挑戦以外に何があるというのか。
ああ、そのこと。いきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思ったら。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university, and we share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。だから実質2年半じゃね？
細かいことはどうでもいい。それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
それは無理。
うん。
To the mile, Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool, cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparation and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shut down again.
それで、8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いや、まだ。
So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As explained to the Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurist gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of the science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Pit Particle Gun. Number 2, Bamboo Helicam. Number 3, could this be Aura Aura? Number 4, Mode Snake. Number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, a Syalume Saber. Number 7, Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist genius. Anyway, the current problem is Future Gadget 8, the phone wave, named subject to change. Phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayori's idea, not mine. When a future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Daru thinks my naming style is ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayori can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. Phone wave subject to change is, in short, a remote-controlled microwave. Put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process, and voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave subject to change has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy Mayori, had made it her daily routine to eat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru and I have been searching for the cause.
マユシがやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし、バナナを冷凍してみようとしたらさらにへんてこなことになったし、さっぱりわかんない。
Let's see if we can't make it happen
マ
again.
ユリここにバナナを持て。
またゲルバナ作るの？
We're going to shove
前から気になって
Taru
たけ
full
ど
of
さ
bananas until he agrees on a better name for the microwave.
だってね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？もったいないよ。
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ。
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられません。
次からは1本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう。
Phone wave subject change is simple. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number's already in the address book, so I just need to call the phone ring. Now, where did I put my phone? I said, now where did I put my phone? I checked my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? What just happened? That was weird. Oops. Well, first while we're here, go ahead and say. No. That's that. Press the phone triggers. Click the mouse wheel. Take note. Might need this for future. Oops.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
少し黙れ。マユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる。
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、例えば1分ならシャープ60、2分ならシャープ120です。
通のあっためじゃね？
To be fair, put it in the right way. I just forgot it's the other way around. I didn't again, did I?
これ普通のあっためじゃね？
There we go. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
何？逆回転？
I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり、奮闘の規則を導入して。
あるわねえよ。
ないか。
ないね。
そうか。
The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, microwave chimes. Maybe at some point. Neat. I honestly haven't really looked into it, but I have seen some memes and stuff of it. When we attempted to freeze the bunch of bananas, this is what happened. Just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ。このバナナ、食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
すげえまずそうじゃん。
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ、遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってずずいと行くがいい。
いらね。
ではまゆり、お前にその名誉を譲ろう。
なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。マユシ、あなたのバナナブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
ダルくん、ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
あなたのバナナブニュブ。
言わせるな、手の額。ゲル状になったということは反固形、すなわち分子同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性がある。そうか、わかったぞ。俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが、実は違ったのだ。
Oops. No, no.